Being a hero is easier than you think.
Short little video here on our solar array at our home office in Dawson Creek. This office is powered 100% by solar. Let's have a look. Here's our cute little solar powered home office. 5 kilowatt grid tied solar array on the roof. This building, as I said a second ago, is actually 100% solar powered since we put the array on 8 years ago. We haven't paid 1 penny for electricity in this building. The array is divided into 2 strings, left and right, so that any shading from the right hand side doesn't affect the left hand side, as the 2 strings are separated electrically. And you can see we have some shading from a nearby building on the right hand side there. And some shade from this tree as well. No big deal. A little bit of shade doesn't hurt. Oh yeah, you lose some power from the shade, but works out just fine with the separated strings on the roof. Now let's go inside and I'll show you how it works inside with the inverter and how it connects into the grid. So here we are down in the basement. And here's the electrical for the building, and there's the inverter. You can see the power, these 2 cables on the left here coming down from the solar arrays. 1 cable for each of the 2 strings. So that's a DC power, direct current power coming down from the solar array and into the inverter. And this is the inverter. And what it's doing, it's a grid tied, certified type inverter. And what it does, it takes that DC power and converts it into AC. It syncs it up with the grid. And then here's the power coming, simple little line, and into the panel. Just into the regular same old power panel that's been sitting there. We just put in a couple of new fuses and called them PV, disconnect fuses. And so that solar power right this minute, with the sunshine shining on it, is powering the building, because the power goes right into the solar fuses there and through the panels into the building. So everything now in this building at the moment is powered by solar. And if we have excess power, of course, which sometimes we do, in fact it probably is producing more right now than this building is using, like several times more, that excess power is fed into the grid and accumulates as a credit on my account for the building. So what's it powering in here? Everything. Let's have a look. Electric hot water heater. We're powering with solar right now, about full-blown, pretty well full-blown kitchen. It's an office building, so it's not used that much, but it's all electric and no problems. Photocopiers and printers. And of course we have a level 2 EV charger connected to the solar array as well. And of course, computers. This is Tammy Lawrence, our office administrator at Peace Energy. Say hi, Tammy.
Hi.
Okay, thanks. And yes, even more computers. This is our solar designer, Greg Duick. Say hi, Greg.
Hey.
Hi, Greg. Cool. So here's the BC Hydro bill for this building. You can see the bill shows clearly what's going on here. Whoop, can we straighten that out there? You can see the bright blue is inflow from the grid. That's power I'm pulling off the grid. And the dark blue bars are the outflow to the grid from the solar array. This is for July of last year. Well, I guess it would be June, July. Each of these pairs of bars shows the month. So in the middle here is like January, where we're using a lot from the grid. And then you can see in the spring and summer, it starts to peak up with the solar. And same at the other end of the year, and then curves back down to the winter. They also show you very nicely here for this particular pay period or billing period. I had outflow to the grid 1,173 kilowatt hours in this month. and inflow of 289 kilowatt hours from the grid. All right. And this is the best part of the bill. Right up here that I really like. There's my bill for that pay period, for that billing period, minus $31.58. So that credit will be carried forward and accumulated through the year. And when I need it in the winter, I'll be able to use some of that up. And at the end of each billing year, this is all evened out. And if they owe me some money, they give me some money. So pretty slick. It definitely works well. As I say, every year for the last 8, this has worked so well that my net electrical bills over those 7 years have been exactly 0 every year. So total cost installed of this 5 kilowatt array 8 years ago, about $17,000. It's probably down to about $15,000 or $16,000 now. You know, simple paybacks, quite a while, 12, 14, 15 years, but return on the investment is what I look at, and return on the investment is pretty good. It's 4 or 5% a year. The solar panels come with 25-year warranty. The inverter comes with a 12-year warranty, and the lifetime of the system is expected to be 50 years plus. So the array, you know, maintains its value for a very long period of time, becomes an asset, a building asset that will improve the resale value of the home. You know, a building that doesn't pay anything for electricity is probably worth a little bit more than one that pays a lot for electricity right next door, sort of thing. So I think it provides some serious advantage for resale. And I don't know, I kind of like the looks of them myself. I rather enjoy the way they look on the roof, and they make a statement too, eh? I mean, this is the greenest electricity that anybody can make. You make it right on your own roof, right where you need it, and it's right there when you need it. Any excess goes in, powers my neighbors a bit, whatever. But it's power that BC Hydro doesn't have to make, for one thing. All right, they don't have to make this power, I'm making it myself. So it's a benefit to the grid, benefit to the power company, etc. So lots of advantages here. But the main one I like is just the fact that I'm independent, producing my own solar electricity, which is green can be, and makes me feel good about using electricity. So there's definitely that component. So for Peace Energy Co-op, signing off for now. Thanks for tuning in. And check out our website, peaceenergy.ca. Who knows, you might even want to become a member of the cooperative. Bye for now, and thanks.
We can all be a hero.
Become a member of Peace Energy Renewable Energy Cooperative today. We're bringing clean energy to the world together.